you give your life or you pay the family the blood money. This is what Islam says. The blood money for taking the life of the child or whatever it is. This is what Islam says. You give your life, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, or you pay the blood money. These people been knowing, I've been knowing what's been taking place for the last 5 years.
We respected you more if you pulled what Marvin Gaye Daddy did and just took him out. But you out there trying to tip in the try.
Let me just tell you something, goofball. Let me tell you something. If I kill him, if I...
Yo, face! Show your face, please, with sugar on top!
Y'all, so with all the speculation going on about King Von and Lil Tim getting paid off by OTF affiliate OTF Vonnie, everyone's been talking about it. Now, this done made it all the way to DJ Academics, and I don't know why, but he ended up putting Wack100 on the phone, and he would go back and forth with Vonnie's father, call him all types of names because he's saying that he's basically selling out his son. But as I always tell y'all, watch for those who try to deflect from the message. People went from saying that all this was one big conspiracy, they didn't believe it, but now once some truth come out with receipts behind it, people are more concerned about him being a quote-unquote real street N-word because he's exposing his son. But what about the guy that literally lost his life because the people he thought was his friends and that he could trust snaked him out all for the sake of some money? Allegedly. No one cares about that, huh? Well, anyway, let's get into it. The vid is about 20 minutes long, but I only started by like the 16-minute mark. I'll leave a link to the video in the comments, so if y'all want to check it out, y'all could check it out. But in the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
To light again, why are you bringing it to light that you went with Vonnie to drop off the bag to Lil Tim? Why are you bringing that to light?
Now, it's crazy that they asked that, right? What do you mean, why? Right? This man literally just told you, yo, listen, while everybody thinking this is one way, no. This is what happened. His unaliving is not by mistake. It was planned, basically.
Pay attention. All this came out when they put the rat emoji on my son. All this came out then because guess what? You bitch motherfuckers want to call him a rat? He gonna tell on every motherfucking thing. He gonna tell him about Von, nigga. You can come home tomorrow.
He ain't like you.
Okay, well,
He ain't like you. Hey, listen, for the record, Lil Pop, for the record, ain't nobody said they got no bag from nobody but this old. Why would they say? What the fuck? You Tim gonna say they got a bag? Up, nigga.
See, and this is what pissed me off. The fact that they got Wack up here. First of all, Wack don't know nothing about no Chicago drill scene, no nothing. So I don't even know why he even up here, right? But at the end of the day as well, Wack's job was just to deflect. That's what he does. Every time somebody come up there, all he does is start talking some tough stuff that got nothing to do with the situation with the tea in China, right? His main goal was, oh, you a rat, you was a B-word, you was a this. Forget all that. Let's talk about what he's talking about. This is why I wish Ack would have just handled the whole interview himself.
Goof ass nigga, what the fuck money he gonna say he received payment for? Goof ass nigga. Let me tell you something. I got to ask.
We gonna find out that this is 24 hours out of the motherfucking day anyway. This nigga ain't got
no 26 hours out the day. It ain't 24 hours a day.
Hey, Wack.
What's up?
Hey, Wack,
man, it's 26
you gotta look up the work on it. You gotta see if there's any work.
It's 26 hours in a day, man. What the fuck is you talking about? I don't talk to my motherfucking self 24 hours out of the day. I talk to myself 26 hours out of the day.
That's good. Right. It's good. I was saying to you, we gonna discredit everything you talk doing my job. Vonnie, I got you, my nigga. I ain't never met you, but I fuck with you. Daddy gang in process, my nigga. Just straight up. All fathers ain't daddies, all daddy ain't fathers. I ain't biological, but this nigga right here is a piece of shit. You a piece of shit. And everything you done told them people ain't nothing come of it, because it don't check out. What you think?
See, we don't know if it check out yet, right? Because this just came out. And then here's the thing. It's not about it checking out. In order for them to actually invest, y'all gotta remember, in order for them to really investigate this, right? it will basically mean that it's some type of truth to it. So they either have to ignore it, or if they're going to investigate it, it's going to open up a whole nother can of worms. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, forget what Wack's saying. I know what this man told me and showed me. And trust me, right? Just trust me. Not to mention, it's not just him saying this. It's not just Vonnie's father. Y'all got to remember, it's past Vonnie's father. It's Balo, the cousin. It's K Killer, his other sister. It's Mona Lisa. They're all saying, like, we already know there's some foul play going on, but for the sake of Von legacy, they don't really want to get messy on the internet.
Guess what? What you think the other nigga gonna say? Yeah, he gave me some money, I killed him. You dummy.
Hey, I mean, like I said,
So dumbass
I
did all this for
collaborate with.
You did all this for
I
nothing.
told them who could support his statement. Now, whether or not they willing to do it, not that's
But ain't nobody.
Hey, Wack. He said that, you know, per his religion, he said the blood money that came from that. He said the blood money that came from that was never distributed to the family. He didn't.
No. Stop.
Are you
Nigga don't know none of that.
Stop. Listen. I said, you pay the family, you give your life, or you pay the family the blood money. This is what Islam says. The blood money for taking the life of the child, or whatever it is. This is what Islam says. You give your life, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, or you pay the blood money. These people I've been knowing what's been taking place for the last 5 years.
NOI?
You know that.
Oh, okay, I get it. I know you got something. So I get it.
I know that. But I was fair though.
You know what's funny? I laugh because I can see right through what Wack does, and for some reason he let it be known, like, yo, I like to manipulate, I like to do this and do that, and somehow people still fall for it, right? And it's a good tactic he used. He gets you off your rocker, he gets you so emotionally involved that you forget what you're actually trying. You know, you forget everything else because you're so emotionally involved now. And now you just, but at the end of the day, man, Wack know what he's doing. He's good at it. I mean, at least the people.
I'm moving.
You know that I'm a bow tie killer. I'm a bow tie killer, baby. Being tie, my brother.
Well, you know what? The NOIs, I know they don't move like you, my nigga, at all.
No, I got respect.
At all. Nigga, you eat pepperoni pizza every Tuesday.
And it's allowed. It's allowed, goofball. You know about that?
Oh, wait.
You know about halal, goofball?
Everything about this nigga's froggy.
I know you
now
eat
we
pork.
said
Many holes you got your motherfucking face. You gotta eat pork. All the motherfucking craters you got your motherfucking face.
And I never.
You better stop eating pork because you got bullet holes all in your
You can
motherfucking
say all you want. You just put bullet holes in your own son.
Get you a facelift.
You were scared to put bullet holes. We respected you more if you pulled what Marvin Gaye Daddy did and just took him out. But you out there trying to dip in the drive.
Let me you say goofball. Let me tell you this. If I kill him, he get heaven. You know why? Because he a Muslim. And I get hell. So how could I do someone? How could I do someone like that? How could I give my enemy, who I consider my enemy, how could I give him heaven? Because he's Muslim. I can't take Islam away from him.
Wait, you consider your son an enemy?
Eliminate Islam from this equation. I don't think none of them brothers will want Islam to be even involved in or incorporated in nothing you talking about.
One thing
trying to destroy your son.
He can't say that because you got Muslims in Chicago right now running around catching bodies. Right? So you can't say that.
I would be a fool to give my enemy heaven, or a person who did wrong heaven, because that's what happened. Because Allah's al-Mustaqim, He's the avenger. You don't have the right to take no life.
Your enemy,
you don't have the right. You don't have the right.
Think about that. Can you imagine if your father said you was his enemy, my nigga? Like, you hear this nigga, man? The fuck you call
know why? See, Wack don't understand the religion, and that's what he was trying to break down to him. But like I said, he got him from an emotional standpoint to where, if y'all realize, none of this is even about the situation anymore. This Wack spent the whole narrative, the whole conversation into, you a B-word, you're this, your son, you should do this for your son, how your son is your enemy. All this, none of this has anything to do with the initial message at hand. But that's what Wack does. And if you're not, privy to it, then he gonna get you every time. But
your enemy, my nigga. What kind of nigga is you?
Anybody to take you with them to pay for your nephew's hit and you didn't ask to go. What the fuck else could I be to him?
That's your assumption.
Assumption? Do you think I want it to be true? What
If you didn't know then, how you know now?
You said what?
If you didn't know then, how you know now? Or did you know?
What you mean? What you mean? How I know? What you mean? How I know what?
Know then, how you know now?
This is what I'm telling you. This it's no coincidence. Like I just told you right now. I don't know what the exchange was for, but it can't be no fucking coincidence that we passed this man some money. And then this the same person that ends up killing him. Like I said, I don't know what the exchange was for. I can't listen very carefully.
I can't right here, bro.
Listen very carefully.
I'm gonna play you in a minute.
Look, now he started talking over him.
You're not supposed to let me.
Y'all see, you see what he's doing, right? Every time he's making a point or he's trying to speak, he keeps trying to talk over him. Let the man speak.
On this platform with your
Listen, I can't say whether or not this exchange was for.
Yeah, I'm glad you can't. At least I got that out of you, nigga. Now I got that out of you. At least you come and say you
asked that. Would you, if you would have known what the fuck it's for?
Because you was standing on it like it was real. Like I said, it can't be real. Because for you to know, that means you can spy with it, nigga. Listen, so you don't know shit.
Exchange with Lil Tim and Lil
You don't know shit.
Person to kill him later.
Well, Wack does have a point in that regard. But it's null and void because he literally said he didn't know. He put two and two together. He said he didn't know what he was going there to do, but if y'all watch our videos, he says that 9 times out of 10, the reason why Vonnie brought him with him is because if they try to do anything backdoor, like basically, let's say you got 50,000. I tell you, meet me in the middle of the desert somewhere. I don't know you like that, but we got a business transaction. He brought his father because he know his father is really like that, and his father's not going to let anything happen to him. But his father is saying, I didn't even know that's what we was going there for, but this is my son. If he tell me to go with him to Africa, I'm gonna go with him, right? He passed me a weapon and say, yo, just ride with me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna protect my son. Not only that, that was his job, period, behind the scenes. So Wack just talking, and the problem is, if this was a real conversation, a genuine conversation, then it would be cool, but he's just trying to overtalk him and sway him.
That could have been the leading thing. If that even happened.
Look, see, now he's just talking. He said that could have been for anything. What you mean that could have been for anything? These guys are beefing. Quando Rondo is affiliated with Lil Tim. Lil Tim and Quando Rondo is affiliated with NBA Youngboy. They knowingly have known beef with King Von and Little Durk. What you mean this could have been? See what I'm saying?
He'd be a motherfucking fool to say it happened, dummy.
So shut your bitch ass up.
He'd be a motherfucking fool to say it happened, dummy. You fucking dummy. You think you would, dummy?
How much longer are you gonna let it?
Like I just said, dummy.
I got to admit, everything is speculation.
I don't know what they chance was for.
I did my job.
Fucking feature.
Free Lil Durk.
With Lil Tim.
You hear what he just said? I did my job. Free Little Durk.
Vonnie, this is what shout out to kiddo motherfucking Curry. I'm a ride for nephew. Nigga, no question. Hit me when you get this rat bastard off your platform. I'm out. Back to the 100 side of the clubhouse. Peace out.
Man.
Hey man, they got preparation on sale, Wack.
Yo, listen. We gotta set up the in person of this, man. We gotta get to some conclusion. Yo, I thank you. I thank you for coming to share your side, man.
All right, that's pretty much it. This ain't really go nowhere. I hope he just said that they probably gonna sit down. I hope they sit down. That'll be better. That'll look way better, and then you get to actually hear his story without Wack100 over talking and just swaying a weird narrative. None of this was actually about what took place, and if you actually listen to him, he's saying something that's real. We just also did a video where Mona Lisa said, yo, he said what he said, and the family been knew what he's saying. So it's not just him, y'all. Like I said before, the family knows, and there's a lot of other people that know, but out of respect for Von's legacy, they don't want to put certain things out there because they don't want it to be messy. Simple as that, man. But I do hope they had that sit down. That'll be dope, so we can actually hear his story the right way. I have a lot of stuff that I'm gonna also be exposing. We already got a couple videos up. Y'all go check those out if y'all want to, you know, get in tune with what's going on, man. Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as we keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. I'm out.